up guys, it's your girl Star here making a quick intro for my boy Libro Incredible. His videos are pretty amazing, so go check him out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
The Eastern Conference on display, featuring the Boston Celtics. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. The Bulls happy to return to Chicago after the road trip. It's been a bit of a slow start for the season for them so far, but it's still very early and a lot of games to be played.
Looking at Chicago, they've had a very tough time getting anything going so far. I mean, this was not the kind of start they imagined for themselves.
No, I'm sure it wasn't. I mean, they had high hopes coming into this season, and yet everything seems to have gone wrong for them.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Bradley and Pierce fill out the wings. Chris Kaman out there with Brandon Bass. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. And for Chicago, Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, and Joakim Noah the front line. Mr. Incredible is out there with Richard Hamilton. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Rondo. Hamilton off the pick from Deng. Here is Mr. Incredible in low to Boozer. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, okay, is Libro Incredible, and I got so much swizag. You already know. It's a new year, a new 2K video, a new intro. I think I got a new background up. I ain't too sure. But I had to get this video out. I had chopped this up, but I didn't get a chance to do the commentary for it. I'm going against Boston in game 1. So I would like to say that Boston, I never lost a game to Boston on 2K this year. Well, I might as well say just on 2K period. I never lost a game to Boston. Like, I always get the best of Rondo, man. It seems like always. And I don't really you really don't really have to stick Rondo. I mean, even in Hall of Fame, he makes some shots, but he still misses a lot. So you really don't have to guard him too tight. But then again, you do gotta guard him because sometimes he do get a little crazy when they throw alley-oops and shit like that. I want to say that my point guard is coming to an end slowly but surely because I made a new player and I'm currently working on him right now. How was everyone's New Year? My New Year's was great. I can't say it was. I couldn't ask for anything more better. I mean, I chilled with my cousins and shit. Had a session, was all drunk, watching movies and shit like that. Playing the game, shit just had a good ass time and shit like that. You know what I mean? Pop bottles and shit. I didn't want to go out because they was overcharging like crazy. I said, I might as well just get a bottle and get some loud and just chill, man. Like, they charge $150 to get into a spot, I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dog? I'm not no fucking ball player. I'm not gonna spend $150 to get in there. Just imagine. I can imagine what the drinks was costing. It cost $150 to get in there. They probably wanted like $400 or $500 for one bottle and shit. Like, no, I'm cool. He not gonna overcharge you to get in this spot. He crazy. But it's been cold as shit. I hope it don't snow again. It recently just started snowing out here and shit. Hopefully it doesn't snow again because it's cold, but it's not like freezing cold. It's just cold, and I like it like that. I don't like when it snows because you gotta get all that shit out so you can drive, and then all that ice be out there, you be slipping and all that shit. I want to say a couple things. Oh yeah, see, all right, look, as you watching right now, my point guard, I'm actually with the Bulls right now. So as you can see in the beginning of this video when it first starts and shit, it shows our record. We haven't had a good season. We haven't been having a good season, I should say. We're getting the shit whooped out of us. And you know what? Every game that I lose is like mad close, except that one game that the Thunder blew us the fuck out. But everything usually be like 5 points or less. And then, I'll be losing by like 3. And then, at the late game, you got to foul to get the ball back, stop the clock and all of that. So the score goes up. But I actually be losing by a few points and shit like that. So it's whatever. And then I noticed that Since I was having a problem playing with the point guard and turning the ball over. I was noticing since I made my new guy, I don't really turn the ball over that much because I guess I don't handle it. So now I'm going from averaging like 4 turnovers to like 1.2, like, or 1 or 2 a game. You know what I mean? That's like awesome because I couldn't stand having like that many turnovers. I hated turning the ball over, man. Like that shit killed me every game. And I guess the player of the game finished this shit with a double-double, 39 points, 11 assists, 4 rebounds and 3 steals. You can't beat that. I can't remember how many turnovers I had in this game, but
let's just get right to the point. Multiple sources are reporting that you went directly to team management to request a trade. Can you explain your reasoning behind that?
I don't know what this dude talking about, you know what I'm saying? This dude just digging up some bullshit, I guess. I don't know. We having a bad season, so he just saying any old thing. Boy, crazy.
I don't know where you guys are getting your information, but I like your confidence. You might think you know what goes on behind the scenes with this team, but I can promise you, you have no idea. Even if I did request a trade, I wouldn't owe any of you an explanation. That'd be between me and the team. But since I'm not saying I did, then I guess that's all there is to say.
And the Bulls go through their pregame routine. We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. The starting 5. This is our lineup brought to you by State Farm. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Tyson Chandler.
So Tyson Chandler is one of the top defensive big men in the NBA. Kevin, an outstanding rebounder and shot blocker, and he can really cover up for his teammates.
Steve, I love his leadership defensively. He's always communicating and talking and holding guys accountable, and he lifts the whole team up at that end of the floor.
Just a single game at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Bulls. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just 1 win in their last 5 games.
Checking out Chicago, they've been totally out of sync at the beginning of this season. They still haven't found their identity. They don't know who they are.
Well, game 2, second half of this video is against Melo and the Knicks. Hello. This is a team that I wanted to get traded to. I kind of lied in that last press conference. I did request a trade because, we've been playing, like, our record. We've been playing good, but our record is just fucking terrible. I guess you could say we've been playing, well, I've been playing good, but our record is just horrible. You feel me? Like, horrible. Like, I think we like second to the last of out of the conference. There's only one team that's worse than us, and that's the Orlando Magic, which is crazy. So maybe like 3 games before these 2 games, I requested for a trade to the Knicks. Let's see if they honor my trade, but I doubt they honor my trade because the first time I asked to get traded to the Knicks, they traded me to the fucking Bulls for Derrick Rose. So unfortunately, that didn't work out. So we see where we can go from here. You know what I mean? Like the first game you guys seen with me with the Bulls was against Portland, which Joakim Noah. You gotta fault Joakim Noah for that one, because I gave him a perfect pass. All he had to do was lay the ball up, but he just fucking fumbles the pass. Like, oh my god, really, dude? Nigga was eating popcorn or something, man. Nigga had Butterfingers, just dropped everything. Like, damn, dog, really? And we ended up losing. What's his name? LaMarcus Aldridge was just playing like, dude was hitting everything. Fadeaways, 20-foot jumpers. You might as well say that nigga was hitting threes. Like, he scored like their final 10 out of their 12 final points. He scored them. And, we went on a cold streak in OT, couldn't get a basket. I think they outscored us maybe 16-8, something like that. That's just, all bad or whatever. I wish that, honestly, I think I wouldn't lose a lot of games if my defense played tighter. Like when I play 1 versus 1, not 1 versus 1, but when I play quick match or online matches against people and we do the team or whatever, you could kind of before the game starts, you could put like tight defense or play tight or moderate or sag off or shit like that. Like you could change like how they defend or whatever. But when you play the my player, you can't change how somebody else defend, because it seemed like, all right, ever since I'm the point guard, so it's always the shooting guard that goes off. Like Dwayne Wade goes off on my shooting guard. Kobe goes off on my shooting guard. Monte Ellis goes off. Yo, Monte Ellis went off on me twice, scored 40 points on me twice on my shooting guard. Like, and it's just like crazy. Like all the shooting guards just be going off. You know what I'm saying? Durant and LeBron is an exception. You know, they go off. They small forwards, they go off and shit like that. So I said, man, I gotta. And then what's crazy is they don't never switch you off to like you can't switch from the point guard to stick Kobe. Like I want to stick Kobe, not Nash. Let Richard Hamilton stick Nash because Kobe is going off. I want to lock him down. You know what I mean? So he won't go off. But if you try to switch over, they give you a penalty for leaving your assignment. I can't stand that shit. And I get the player of the game again. Of course, it's like a must. But this video is coming to a wrap. Let's see what they talking about in this press conference.
A big night, 43 points. Without a doubt, you were a critical part of this team's win. Any comment on how you scored so much?
Oh, you know what? Before I get out of here and before I answer these questions, be on the lookout on my playoff series. We're going to just skip straight to the playoffs because this season has been a drag, you know?
I mean, I just do what I have to do, you know what I mean? If it's going to take what I scored tonight, then I'll come in and drop that much. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think sometimes you guys overlook how selfless we all are as players. I know each and every one of us will go to the edge of the world and back to get a win. We're in this together, and are really a solid team in my mind.